timeless manifestation. So, what I'm going to share with you is one of the most effective practices that has really helped me to manifest a wonderful life for myself. In every area of my life has improved with this manifestation technique that I'm going to share with you today, timeless manifestation. And this is something which has been really, really effective as compared to other general law of attraction techniques, which are wonderful themselves. But I feel that this particular practice that I'm going to share with you today is something which is more immediate, more instant, more efficient, and that's why I call it timeless manifestation. That's because I believe that we don't really take time to manifest things, which is the general idea, the general belief system that, it takes time for things to manifest. It takes time for us to experience joy, happiness. And first we have to go through hardships and then we have to get there. I beg to differ in that. I have a different opinion of that, how to manifest. I believe that we can do it instantly. I believe that we don't have to really wait for it. That's because there is a difference in how we understand manifestation. There are two ways in which we can look at manifestation. Either the two different ways are external manifestation and internal manifestation. Now, how mostly manifestation is practiced, we are focused on the external, right? So when you read about all those techniques shared by influencers around law of attraction, what most people are talking about is how to manifest, money, car, the house, a great position in the company, a great business, all those things. If you notice about them, these are external things. They are in the external world. But the question is, where does manifestation begin? It begins inside of us. It is internal. So, yes, those external things might, take time to reflect, which you will see eventually, they will also not take time if we focus on the internal manifestation. If I can just focus on my internal manifestation and right now not worry about what I see in the external world, that is a great way to manifest things. Why? That's because manifestation is all about feeling. Manifestation is about how you feel inside of yourself. Anything that you want outside of yourself, anything that we wish to manifest, money, car, house, partner, business, whatever it is, it's not about that thing. It's about the feeling that thing gives to us, isn't it? The question is, if I want a partner, what feeling? It's not the partner that matters. It is the feeling that my partner will give me. Maybe that feeling is comfort. Maybe that feeling is love. Maybe that feeling is security. Maybe that feeling is partnership. Whatever it is, that feeling is more important than the object itself outside of me. Similarly with money, it is not the money. What is money? Money is just paper, or now it is digital. It's not something which is in itself giving me happiness, or in itself something really valuable, that paper. But the question is, what feeling do I want from that money? That's the question. So maybe that feeling is abundance. Maybe that feeling is, again, comfort, security, whatever it is. It is about the feeling. So then the question is, can I focus on that feeling? If I can build that feeling inside of me right now without any delay, and that's why I call it timeless manifestation. If I can build that feeling in myself right now in this very moment, then what's the point of waiting for those things outside? I can instantly in this moment feel what I want to feel maybe after 5 years, 10 years. And that's what people do. I will become successful, or maybe after, once I get that home, a big house, then I will be happy. Once I get that, success, then I will be happy. We don't have to wait for that. Why can't I be happy right now in this moment? Why can't I build that feeling inside of me right now in this moment? And once we realize this, that in this very moment, you can manifest that feeling, focusing on the internal manifestation, that in this very moment you can manifest that feeling. It will be life transforming. Why? Because once you build that feeling inside yourself, you will automatically see that those things start manifesting outside of yourself also. The world outside of us is just a reflection of our consciousness. And this is very important. I will repeat that. The world outside of us is just a reflection of our consciousness. So if I can build a consciousness of abundance, peace, joy, happiness, love, automatically my world outside will reflect that. So let's do that. Let's focus on building the feeling. And that's why I call it timeless manifestation, because you don't have to wait for it. Right now, in this very moment, you can build that. I will share with you 5 tools that really helps to practice timeless manifestation. That has been, again, very effective for me. I will be sharing that with you. What are the 5 tools of timeless manifestation? Here they are. Number 1, clarity. Number 2, alignment. Number 3, embodiment. Number 4, behavior. And number 5, flow. Let's discuss these one by one. The first tool is clarity. Now, what does clarity mean? Am I clear? What is my intention? Am I clear what is it that I wish to manifest? Now, why is that important to be clear about it? It's important because if what we want to manifest is just a vague idea in my mind, if it is hazy, if it is not clear, then how will the universe respond? The universe will also be unclear what to give to us. If I'm not sure of what I want, how will the universe respond? How will the law of attraction work? The universe will say, if you are not sure, I'm also not sure what to give you. That's what happens, right? And that's why many of us, we don't, manifest what we really want to manifest, because we are not even clear about what we want. Sometimes, we want for example, we want a loving relationship. But then when we go and meet that person, we feel that, no, I really don't want to be with this person. Or I'm not even sure whether I want to be in a relationship or not. So can you see that confusion? And can you see how that confusion, like we are giving mixed messages to the universe? Just imagine if, let's say, the universe is your employee and, you are the boss and you're giving commands to your employee. And you are saying that, okay, I want this done. No, don't do this. I want that done. No, don't do that. Can you imagine how the employee will respond? The employee will go in a state of depression or stress. What do I do? I'm confused. Like, my boss is telling me different things. Similarly, it works with the universe. If I'm unclear about what I want, the universe will also be unclear about what to give us. So am I clear about my intention? Do I have clarity on what I want? If I want a relationship, for example, do I know what kind of a relationship I want? Do I know what kind of a partner I want? If I don't know that, if I am not sure, then I will get any sort of partner. And that's what happens with people, isn't it? When we are not even sure what kind of a partner I want, then I will go with anyone in a relationship, and then I suffer because that's not the person I want. So, excuse me. So, if I'm clear about that person, what kind of a partner do I want? Maybe I want that partner to be loving, to be spiritual, whatever it is. Once I'm clear about my intention, that's when the universe will start showing those kind of people to us. And this not only applies to relationships, but every area of our life. What impact do I want to make on this planet? Am I clear about that? How do I want to grow? What do I want to experience? Where do I want to travel? What resources do I want to have that will support me in my journey? How do I want to make an impact? How do I want others to be transformed through me? All these questions are so important. It's so important to be clear on our intention. So be clear about your intention. Intention is something which is very important. In fact, in India, it's called Sankalpa. And as some of you would know, and there is a lot of stress on Sankalpa because, our intention is like that arrow that gives direction to what we want, to where we are going. So intention is very important, and to have a clear intention. So whatever you wish to manifest, allow yourself to reflect on it, to come with that clarity. Even if you want to write it down in your journal, stick it up on your fridge, whatever it is, but to be very clear about, to not have any confusion around what you want. That's important, to have that clarity. This is the first step. Moving on to the second one, which is alignment. So intention was the first step. The second step is alignment. Alignment of thoughts and feelings. Are my thoughts and feelings aligned with what my intention is? That's the question. So first you set the intention. The second step is to see, are my thoughts and my feelings aligned with my intention? Now let's say, for example, my intention is to manifest abundance, wealth, whatever it is. But if my thoughts are that, how will I make ends meet? If my thoughts are, why did I spend so much? If my thoughts are, why did I give so much money to that person? Can you sense the lack mindset here? Abundance mindset is exactly the opposite of this kind of mindset that we have, where we feel lack in every moment. We feel like we have less, we have less, we have less. If that is my mindset, then I might want money, but I will never be able to manifest wealth and money because I have a lack mindset. I will not be able to manifest abundance, prosperity because my thoughts are contradicting with my intention. So then I need to transform my thoughts. I need to practice more gratitude. I need to be happy when I give out money to someone who is in need. I need to be happy for the expenses I make. I need to be happy for whatever income I earn. I need to practice more gratitude. And that's how I will build an abundant mindset. Just think about it. How does a person who already has that abundance and wealth and prosperity, how would that person think? Just think about it. And so if you can start thinking that way right now, in this moment, already you have started manifesting internally that abundant self of yours. Similarly, What feelings do I have? Now you might say, Sarab, how can I control my feelings? But I will say to that, you can control your feelings. You can transform your feelings. Are you feeling abundant? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling joyous? Are you feeling love? A simple practice to build, to build feeling of abundance, joy, happiness is to first think about that and then to bring that into your body. So let me give you an example. So let's say if I wish to manifest love, then I place my hand on my heart. Now I'm thinking about love. When I'm thinking about love, maybe I'm thinking about that person who is very loving, or maybe that relationship which was very loving for me. And now in my heart, I'm thinking about that person whom I love the most. And I start, you can place your hand on your heart. Your heart is the center to generate feelings, generate emotions. So you can place your hand on your heart. And as you think about your beloved, you start also feeling that in your heart. Because your awareness is on your heart, those feelings will start getting generated. You can also breathe in and out of your heart when you do that. You can also bring that smile to your face. You can bring that joy and love to your body. You can intentionally generate those feelings. So, are my feelings and are my thoughts aligned? That is what is meant by alignment. The third step is embodiment. Embodiment is the idea that right now in this moment, you can become that person that you wish to become. If that person is a abundant person, as I said, you start feeling like that. You embody that personality of an abundant person. If you wish to be loving and or manifest, a loving partner, first I have to become a loving person before I want to manifest a loving partner. We all want loving people in our life. We all want partners who are very loving. The question is, am I loving? Am I that person that I wish to manifest? So first I become love myself. I become loving myself. If I wish to if I wish to manifest peace in my life, am I that person that is acting in peaceful ways? Or am I angry? Or am I fighting with others? Or am I, arguing with others? Am I practicing meditation on a regular basis? Am I going for my nature walks? That's what an identity of a peaceful person is. So, does that identity match with what I want to manifest? The identity can be created right now in this moment. Once you create that identity, automatically you will start attracting those things in your life which match that identity. So what is your identity? What are you? What are your daily practices? What are your daily habits? If you want to be a great influencer, a great coach, whatever it is, a great businessman, are your daily habits in alignment with that? Are you doing things on a daily basis which is in alignment with your identity? So once you start doing that, automatically you will start feeling that you already are that. Once you have those daily practices, daily habits which are, which a person would have who is already that great influencer or whatever it is, once you start doing those things which a great businessman would do, that's when you build that. That's when you embody that person. That's when you build that identity. And this is what embodiment is. The fourth step is behavior. Now, behavior, as the name suggests, is how we engage with others. How are we showing up when we meet others? How are we behaving? Again, as I said, if you want to manifest love, are you that loving person? Are you having compassion towards others? Am I being helpful to others? Am I giving love to others? When I'm walking on the street, am I ignoring people or judging people, or am I giving a smile to them? Am I asking them how they are? Am I complimenting them? When I'm meeting people, am I asking them, how can I serve you? Or whether I'm judging them or neglecting them? This is my behavior with others. How am I showing up for my, for the people around me? How am I engaging with them? Because once I start behaving in the way a person would behave who you want to become, who I want to become, once I already start behaving right now in that manner, automatically I will manifest that. If I want to be a great social worker, then I will have to behave in a way a social worker behaves with others. If I want to be a great influencer, I have to behave in a way that an influencer would be, a great influencer would behave with others. If I want to be a great partner, I will have to behave with my partner in a way in which a great partner behaves. So by building that behavior, I can already, you will start seeing those changes in your life. Automatically, that abundance, happiness, joy, peace, love, everything will be attracted. You will become a vortex, you will become a magnet that will attract all those things to your life. It's about getting into the energy of that person. It's about shape shifting. You are a shape shifter. Right now, whatever you are experiencing, you can shape shift yourself into the person you wish to become. You can shape shift yourself to that abundant, loving, peaceful, whatever type of person you wish to become. Right now, you don't have to wait for it. So this is behavior. And the last step is flow. Now, what is flow? Flow is to accept the flow of life. Flow is to surrender to the universe. Flow is to not be attached to the outcome. This is so important. This is one of the key practices that was initially missing from my manifestation practice. But when I embraced this, everything transformed and my manifestation became really effective, which is to be in a state of flow, to not be attached and not to control the outcome too much. Because what happens is, once we want to manifest something, if I want to manifest, for example, that loving partner, then I'm doing all those manifestation practices. I'm thinking, I'm manifesting, I'm visualizing, I'm doing affirmations, everything. And then that loving partner is not showing up, and then I become frustrated with it. Now what's happening here? When I'm becoming frustrated, when I'm not seeing that happen, what I'm doing is I'm building fear. And now I have blocked that feeling of abundance, love, and now that fear will be manifested. So that attachment to the outcome, wanting things to be too much in my way, how I want it to be, trying to control when that manifestation should happen, how it should happen, it will lead to more frustration. It will never help us manifest. If I'm saying, why is not my partner showing up? Why is not that wealth showing up in my life? Why is not, that so-called success showing up in my life? Why am I not able to do this, do that? Now, automatically we have lowered our vibration, and we are bringing in fear into the situation, and automatically that manifestation will not happen. So it's so important to surrender, to have patience, to surrender to the universe, and to be in a state of flow, to let the universe decide when it is right for us to have that partner, wealth, whatever it is. And that's what flow means, that we just allow things to happen rather than trying to control them. So on my part, I have done all those practices of manifestation, intention, visualization, affirmation, everything. But now I have to sit back and relax and let the universe bring it to me whenever it is right for me. To not resist whatever situation it is, because it only has to come at the right time. If I'm not prepared for that wealth, what is the point of getting all that wealth? I will lose all that wealth if I'm not prepared for it. So the universe knows what is the right time to bring that wealth to my life. Because, there is a study which says that most of the people who earn a lot of money through lotteries, most of those people lose that money within no time. All their money. In fact, many of them go into debts. The reason is they don't know how to handle money. They are not even prepared for it yet. When we are not prepared for the right partner, we lose that partner, right? Just imagine if I'm functioning from a low consciousness, if I'm full of anger, fear, and that partner comes up in my life, will I be able to have a loving relationship? No. So it's important for me to first heal myself, transform myself, and then meet my partner. So the universe always knows what is the right time and what is the right time for that thing to show up externally in my life. Internally, you have already manifested within no time. Internally, you already are feeling that love, abundance, joy. The external manifestation, let the universe decide when that happens. The secret is that if you are only focused on the internal manifestation, and if you have already built that feeling of joy and abundance and you are holding on to it, then automatically you will see that it starts shifting. Your external world starts shifting. That's the law. That's how energy works. Einstein came up with this wonderful equation: E is equal to mc square. Energy and energy and matter are very much interlinked. So if you build that energy inside of yourself of love, abundance, freedom, joy, peace, automatically that matter outside of you will start manifesting. That's the law of attraction. That's the law. In fact, Buddha used to say a wonderful statement. It was like a mantra which he said, and that goes something like, Es Dhammo Sanantano, Es Dhammo Sanantano, which means this is the eternal and inexhaustible law. This is the eternal and inexhaustible law, which means that it is bound to happen. If you are building that energy, it is the law that it will manifest as matter, whatever energy you are holding on to. So only focus on the internal manifestation and let the external happen. Let the universe do that. I hope you found value in this session. I hope you have clarity on timeless manifestation and the steps involved. And I hope you can see that how effective this practice is, because you don't have to wait to do the internal manifestation. You can start right now and start building that energy of love, freedom, peace, joy, abundance, happiness. Namaste.